Logan Emmons.
And I'm Abigail Turner.
And this is Trojan News.
Let's learn about snow coming. It's all about with reporter Bailey Sudanala.
Snow coming. The time to celebrate winter sports, have dress-up days, and go to the dance.
We went to Mr. Brandt, the student council advisor, to learn more about snow coming.
Snow coming is kind of the winter equivalent of homecoming. We're kind of celebrating students involved in winter activities so that they kind of get their moment in the year as well.
Later, we talked to student council member Chris Lee about what it takes to get ready for snow coming.
Our process is having group meetings, and then we'll just talk through everything, and we add ideas that we had from previous years.
At the end of the week, everybody has fun at the Winter Pet Fest,
where we get to know who is snow coming king and queen, and listen to the pep band and enjoy the amazing games. Everyone should get involved. Chris Lee says that it gets everyone's school spirit going. At the end of the week, everyone gets to enjoy the winter formal. This has been Bailey for Trojan News.
It sure was a fun week, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Are you looking to be in business? Do you see yourself as a professional? Do you live in America? Well, there's a club for you, Business Professionals of America, or BPA. Let's take a closer look at BPA with reporter Christian Leeds.
Here at WHS, there are many different clubs and activities you can do to help you prepare for your future career, but there's only one that can help you be a professional at business. Mrs. Tro, the advisor of BPA, has been the advisor for many years, so she tells us what BPA is.
What is BPA? Well, BPA stands for Business Professionals of America, and it's a national organization in which students can do various things with our organization. For Worthington High School, we run the concession stands, we have the school store, we have meetings every Monday, and then students can compete at regions. If they do well at regions, they advance on to state. If they do well at state, they advance on to nationals.
Sergio Sanchez is an officer here at Worthington's BPA Club. He has competed in many competitions. Let's hear about all the competitions there are.
BPA has many competitions, from accounting to PC maintenance. It just depends on what you want, and if you have a certain talent, I'm sure BPA has for it. For example, mine is broadcast news team, where me and 3 of my fellow classmates made a news production video where we made it look like it was a real life news segment, and that's what we compete in, and we hope to win like we did last year.
Worthington's BPA Club travels to many places to compete against other schools' BPA clubs.
BPA competes in Granite Falls for regions. If they go on from regions to states, it's held in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then the Nationals is held in various cities. Like this year, the National Leadership Conference will be held in Anaheim, California. Last year it was in Dallas, Texas. Next year, in 2020, it'll be in Washington, D.C.
Business Professionals of America, or BPA, has been to state countless times, and every 2 to 3 years they send individuals to nationals. Here at Worthington High School, one student, Andy Garcia, made it to the national competition last year and is hoping to make a return this year.
I made it last year as an ambassador, and Doria Jones made it 2 years ago. I personally competed in extemporaneous speech. That's where you just get a random topic and you have to come up with a speech on it. And I compete in parliamentary procedures team, where you're supposed to run a meeting using party law and correctly.
If you were hoping to compete in BPA this year, unfortunately it's too late. But don't fret, because there's always next year, and you could use the rest of this year to hone your skills. This has been Christian Leeds for Trojan News.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll join BPA.
Have you ever wondered what foreign exchange students feel like while they are here? Reporter Josie Miller spoke with us about Liz Huss to find out.
It all started on May 9th, 1947 between Martha Cashel and Gerrit Sikinen. Their pen pal relationships inspired 116 American cities to have partnership with German cities, and this spread worldwide. More than 115 now have partnerships with each other. Liz Huss is our current exchange student from Karlsheim, Germany. Some of the first things that you notice about Liz is her gentle smile and friendly personality. She has also wanted to be an exchange student because of the experience, opportunity, and history Worthington has with Karlsheim.
I knew since 5th grade I wanted to be an exchange student in Worthington because I came to Worthington before twice, and I really liked it before, and I was kind of jealous of the exchange students that were here. at the moment, so I was like, yeah, I want to be one too. And my dad was an exchange student too, so I kind of knew about the program and all that. And then I was like, yeah, I really want to be an exchange student in Worthington, so that's why I applied for it.
Liz has recently discovered her love for basketball as she has never played the sport before.
I'm playing basketball. I've never played it before. I just started it here, and I play tennis, and I'm in NHS because I'm the exchange student from Carlson. But it's a lot of fun. Like, I like playing basketball.
Liz says that she is glad to be an exchange student even though it was hard in the beginning because she didn't really know anybody. The school routine helped Liz make friends, and now she is even more thankful for the amazing opportunity to be in Worthington.
I'm glad I'm an exchange student, but it was hard at the beginning because you don't really know anyone and anything here. So it's hard to get used to everything and all that. But when school started, everything, like, I got a routine and all that, so that was good. And I'm really glad I'm an exchange student, and I feel like I'm happy to be one because everyone asks you questions about your home or about yourself.
Liz told our Trojan News team that she has always loved school, but she loves the difference between school in Germany and school here in America even more.
I like school. I know that's weird. School in Germany is way stressful, like more stressful than here. So it's kind of like, and I have a lot of fun classes here, and with all the activities after school, it's fun for me. So I really like going to school actually. I think I'm more thankful than before. I mean, I was thankful before because I could come here and all that, but since I'm here and like get to experience all the things, I'm really glad I'm here and like happy to be here. And I'm thankful for all the people that helped me or are helping me here right now to make it a good one.
In the end, we now know Liz is enjoying her experience here so far. We hope it continues to be eye-opening.
Wow, I'm so glad Liz is enjoying her time here in Worthington. Let's take a look at how winter driving affects young drivers with reporter Beverly Jimenez.
Walking down the halls at WHS, you can see a lot of new drivers. For these new drivers, snow and icy roads can be scary.
We interviewed Officer Briette to see what he thinks about new drivers on the road.
New drivers, it takes a little bit more experience. They think that their brakes work just as good as in icy, wet weather as they do in dry weather. So it takes a little more experience for them to realize on certain things. It's usually that first snow takes the first toll on people of knowing, okay, this is what happens and I need to take a little more time. We do see an increase of accidents during the winter. It usually takes that first snow though for that to happen. Usually the first couple accidents are when we have major weather events or when the snow actually starts to melt and freezes overnight.
Jacqueline Benegas is a new driver and knows all too well about the terrifying effects of snowy roads.
I was in a car accident recently. So what happened was that me and my mom, we were on the interstate and my mom hit a patch of ice and we spun and we went into the ditch and our car got rolled.
Officer Briette also has some helpful tips for new drivers.
Best tip for a young driver is to take your time, know where you're going, and to be able to pack supplies in case you need it. Things that you could bring with you is a shovel, kitty litter also. A lot of people don't know that thing for traction. And if you do get stuck, to have some type of a survival, like a blanket or candy bars or some food or water in your vehicle, in case it does take officers or someone to come pull you out a few hours to get you.
Now stay safe on the roads. This has been Beverly Jimenez for Trojan News.
Wow, these are some great tips from Officer Brule. Do you want to have a say in prom this year? Here's reporting Misty Dieter with more information on how to get involved.
In America, prom is kind of a big deal. You see prom scenes in movies and TV shows all the time. Going to prom is a high school rite of passage. Here at WHS, the prom committee has been hard at work planning out this year's prom. Although many of us just show up to prom just to have fun, the committee spends lots of their time to make sure that it's a memorable night.
We've been focusing on designing like the decorations and
after prom.
Yeah.
Like what we're gonna do after prom.
The activities.
And like what fundraisers we can do to like get like what we want.
Obviously, planning this big of an event isn't cheap, so the committee has been doing a lot of fundraising.
Some fundraisers were like the pork chop, the Secret Santa,
and the concession stand.
According to prom committee members, there are some new things to look forward to at prom this year.
I mean, you can look forward to some new stuff, like probably dodgeball, glow in the dark.
Prom committee members say that it's definitely worth getting involved.
I decided to join because it was fun last year and we did a lot of preparing for it and it was a lot of fun. The planning's not as fun, but the setting it up is really fun.
Ms. Buckles, the prom committee advisor, says that the prom committee is in need of new people to join.
It's important for students to get involved because, it's your guys' event and you should go to an event that you enjoy doing, so you should get to plan it, and if you have any opinions or ideas about it, you should definitely come share your opinions and let me know what you guys want to be doing at prom. If no one's involved, then I kind of just have to make all the decisions, and I might not know what you guys like or what you want to do.
It's especially important that juniors get involved.
Another reason why it's important to get involved is because all of the money in the prom account is actually the juniors' account. So any money that's left over from the prom goes towards the juniors' graduation when they're seniors.
If you are considering going to prom, then you should go to a prom committee meeting to voice your opinions. Meetings are held every Wednesday in room 506. This has been Misty Dieter for Trojan News.
That sounds so cool. Maybe I'll go to the next meeting. This has been Abigail Turner
and Logan Emmons
for Trojan News.